Good morning. So it is October 31st. It's the last day of Vlogtober. Wah, wah, wah. And I'm out of my hazelnut creamer, so today I'm having peppermint mocha in my to-go cup because it's chilly in here. And that's how I'm going to keep it nice and warm in my office. And I make it almost a cappuccino kind. So let me put this back. For taller cups, for those of you who, I'm so thrilled to see that so many people use the Keurig coupons. So I just move my little platform out of the way for the taller cup. And when I go in my office, I have a staff meeting. So I will see you guys later on today. Good morning, girls. Hi. Hi, girlies. I know you want foodies. And look, Nana Janet's feathers are back. See, they have their light on. So you're all roasty toasty, but not poached. Oh, and your hair's growing back too, girly. Oh, you need water. Okay, I go get your water. Let's see if there's any eggies. 3 eggies. I think I'm gonna leave you guys open. I'll be right back with some water for you, okay? It's just about 60 degrees out here, so I'm gonna turn your light off. I know. I'll go get your fresh water now. Okay, happy girls, you got water. I mixed your foodies. Let me go see if I have any treats in the fridge when I clean it out today, and I'll probably bring you at least some parsley. Oh no, happy chickens. We got all sorts of leaves blowing in here from the outside. I'm gonna leave you guys open because it's 60 degrees outside. Enjoy it while it's still warm. Hey girls, so this is the parsley that I have left over. Let's see if I can carefully open the lid. Here you go, girls. There's an apple in there too. Enjoy. Alright, time for the mint to come down. Done. And just like that, I found the celery. And fresh oregano. I didn't cut everything down. It's going to come back next year. Not a problem. How much mint I have. It's my giant bowl. I think I'll tie them up the same way I did the parsley. Here's the parsley drying. I have 3 big bunches. And time to process the mint. Look what I just got in the mail. This is from Blitzy. They had I believe this was the Saturday special, and it's Spellbinders Shapeabilities, the D-Lights. So there's 2 shapes. This one has an ornate larger and smaller frame. I thought these would be really cool for center points on cards. And this one I was really excited about. It's an ATC artist trading card. The largest one is the standard ATC size, and then all the others are the layers that you could put on top. Really cool. So that's what I got. And then I wanted to show you a much better image of these Revlon Chroma Chameleons. This one is in amethyst, and I did swatch it on a piece of cardstock. The amethyst is this one right here. And then this one kind of looks like peacock feathers, is gold. And it's this one right here, the center one. And the last one, although I thought it was exactly the same color, is rose gold. And that is the very last one right there. And you could see the difference between the two. And again, this is just one layer of each. And this bluish purple one is this Wet n Wild. And when I showed the Rimmel, it's actually a base coat and a top coat. So that's what I'm going to use on my nails today. Then a layer of this, and then black crackle. Let's see, black crackle that I got from Becca. So I'm gonna layer those two together. Should be cool. Subtle, but cool. So that's what I'm gonna do next. But, oh, and we had a surprise of a green egg today. And I'm gonna have to look at my file effects to see when was the last time we had a green egg. It's been a while, so let me go check when, and I'll show you the green egg. And then I was a little suspicious because one of our friends, neighbor who's also a friend and raises chickens as well, he has Aracanas or Americanas that lay green eggs, but their eggs are olive, and Nana Janet's were always as like a pale green, almost like a seafoamy color. So when I saw today's egg, and Polly's the one who retrieved it from the coop, I was a little suspicious. So let me show you the comparison between the egg I found in the fridge and the egg that was discovered in the coop today. So I hope Mark's not playing a prank on us, because it's Halloween. So let me show you the comparison between the two. This is one of the reasons why I keep track of things. So the last green egg was on October 1st, which was a Tuesday. And look at the two different colors. This is the egg that Polly came in with today. But this is a green egg that I found in one of the egg cartons in the kitchen, or in the refrigerator. So it's a distinctly different shade. Let me show you. This is really more like an olive, and this one is a pale green. And here it is in comparison to the brown. We don't have any more blue eggs because the blue eggs were only produced by Nugget, and Nugget has been gone since... My husband put the eggs in upside down. Has been gone since June 2nd. Oh my gosh, it's been a while already. So, only brown eggs and an occasional green one. I still think Mark switched this, or put this in our coop. Because I was out there putting the... I gave him the parsley. I checked the coop. There was no eggs because I got 3 brown eggs earlier. And not that long after, Polly comes in and goes, "Hey, look, there's a green egg. I have a surprise for you, an egg." I'm like, "Oh, a 4th egg? Brown egg?" He goes, "No, it's green. But it's like an olive green. And chickens will only lay one color egg their entire life. So an Araucana or Americanas, they're better known under the Easter egg laying chickens. It's not like they'll lay blue one day and green another, or matter of months apart. They'll always lay that same color egg. So this is just odd. So we'll see. We'll see in the next couple of days whether this was Mark. And you could see the difference between the brown and the green. Or if it really is Nana Janet's eggs, because her feathers are back, and even a Loco's head that was been naked for, I don't even know, 5-6 months, more than that probably, is growing back. So, yeah. Again, we've never gone through a full molting with them, so this was a first for us to begin with. So, there you go. Odd green egg comparison. But good thing I keep track, so now I'll put it in my calendar that there's a green egg today. And we'll find out in the next couple of days if there's more green eggs and if they're all this color. Maybe the color is concentrated because she hasn't had one in a long time. I don't know. We'll see. I might do a little bit of research on it too, because I'm nosy and I want to know. Okay, so I have a base coat on. See the shininess? And base coat's really important to keep particularly dark colors from saturating onto your nail or into your nail bed. So it's a good precautionary step. Now next is the purple. I think that's called purple. What is it called? Toxic Apple 33907 from Wet n Wild. But it's a really dark purple. And then I'll put the crackle on. And I may need 2 layers of the purple, so we'll see. I'll be right back to show you what the purple looks like. Nails done. So I was going to use the black crackle, but unfortunately I tested it on one nail, and the base coat that I chose to use, which is the Wet n Wild Toxic Apple, right here, is just too dark for it to be any distinction. So I think in order to use the crackle, I probably should have used a much brighter color, like maybe an orange. And to be honest, I don't have any orange in my collection. So what I think I might do tomorrow, once they have everything for Halloween marked down, they had bottles of the same polish but in bright orange. I might just pick one up for maybe the next time I want to do a Halloween crackle. So, and I like the way this turned out. It looks a little bit more blue on camera, but it's actually a nice kind of, let's see how close I can get without distortion. Too much glare. See, there's purple undertones. I don't know if you could see well on my nails. So I used I used all the new stuff that I just got. I used this Rimmel Pro both as the base coat and top coat, which hopefully we'll see if it lasts 10 days or not. I'm very rough on my nails because I do a lot of, I wash my hands on a regular basis, like, I don't know, 8-10 times a day at least, between the chicken visits, because I wash my hands after every time I go into the coop, and dishes and cooking and all that, so I'm happy with the way that turned out. And for $1.99 and $1.62, I think is what I paid for the base coat for Rimmel, and I needed another base coat because the one I was using had become quite thick. So I like the way these turned out. Oh, did I just snag that? The edge of my nail. So there you go. There's a extreme close-up of my nails. And it's funny, on photographs, it really does come across as blue, but it's definitely a purple hue. So there you go. I think since it's drizzly outside and starting to rain, I might run downstairs and get the witch's cauldron to put the candy in for the kids. Hopefully there will be some kids today because I really don't want to have the candy on hand. And I've been trying to reach my sister to see when I can stop by and give the kids their stuff, so I might not be able to see them until tomorrow because I don't know what time they're going out trick-or-treating. Because it's going to be dark, like, literally within, like, next 45 minutes or so. So, we'll see. Oh, and I haven't even shown you what I made for them. Maybe I'll leave it a surprise. So I think once I log off of work, I'm going to go start dinner. Halloween candy ready to go. Let's see what we have in here. We have Skittles, peanut M&Ms, Hershey cookies and cream, Heath Bar, Dum Dums, Hi Chew, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, Snickers Almond, what else? Day-Day, there are an assortment of candies. So, and I don't know if you could tell, but that's the size of the bowl. There's my whole stove. So it's the largest stainless bowl we own. It's pretty full. So I'll put it by the front door, and I'm going to go swap out the light bulb in the front for the black light and wait for the trick-or-treaters. Oh, and make dinner. So I have dinner started. I have 3 scallions chopped. I have my meatballs, which I'm going to cut up. That's going to be the meat base. Some dill, petite peas, cream of mushroom soup, and some mushroom stems. And then I have trick-or-treaters out there from the door. And then I have 2 small bread pans that I'm going to put them in and put the mashed potatoes on top with some shredded cheese, and that's going to be going in the oven. And that's a way to repurpose the meatballs and mashed potatoes. Here they are, meatballs all chopped up, and so there's dill and scallions. So I'm going to add the cream of mushroom soup and the mushroom stems, and then peas, and then that's going to go into the bottom of those, and then the top's going to be mashed potatoes, which are already made. So I have leftovers. I'm also going to put in a dash of Worcestershire sauce, which adds a nice layer of flavor. And then I'll taste it to see if it has plenty of salt and pepper. The meat mixture is all set. I did put half a can of water into, in addition to the condensed cream of mushroom soup, a can of mushrooms, and about 10 ounces of peas. You can hear the trick-or-treaters. So I just refilled our salt and pepper grinder, and I use this peppercorn blend from Badia, and they're so sweet, like kids. And coarse sea salt, sel de mer from Emporia, and we get that for $1.49 at Ocean State. I think this is a $6 or $7 container online. Well, there they are. They're about to go into the oven. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of cheese, probably about 10 minutes, because I want to make sure everything warms through. The meat mixture is definitely warmed up, but the mashed potatoes are right from the fridge. And I have this container, and would you believe, using that scoop, I was able to get an even amount on top of each one. So I think we're going to eat one today and then save one for the freezer for a lazy meal of thawing out sometime down the road. And I'm going to do the same thing with the meatballs. Pop 2 in each bag. That way we have a meal and all we need to do is make a side dish. Oh, and of course, these 2. Moses has been so sweet running to the front door every time there's a trick-or-treater. Right, Mosey? He's our little... Not barking either. No barking. He's our little ambassador. Right, Mose? You're so good. For that, I'm going to save 1 meatball for you guys to have. Okay? I'll treat you to a meatball, okay? Mommy will buy you a meatball. So these are going in the oven at 375. And then, actually, first I'm going to take some pictures, the before, put them in the oven, and then I'll add the cheese in about 10 to 15 minutes. I just want the cheese to get bubbly on top. I don't want it to burn. And if I leave it in for the duration of how long I want to leave it in the oven, it will burn and then it'll just get bitter. So I'll be right back to show you what it looks like out of the oven. There it is. They're out of the oven. So we have one for now and one for later. So we've repurposed the meatballs and the mashed potatoes, which makes the job much faster and much easier. So I've already taken pictures. I'll post them on Instagram, on my Facebook, as well as on my blog with a repurpose recipe, which you just witnessed. It's not that difficult. Once you have everything on hand, think outside the box. I mean, there's ways to recreate or repurpose or refashion your leftovers to make them even more appealing and delightful. So that's it. This is the last day of Vlogtober. It's October 31st. I hope you've enjoyed some of the mini adventures and exposure to our pets and chickens and lots of food. As always, don't forget to thumbs up. See? Shiny thumb. It's free for you and helps me out, and I truly appreciate you stopping by every day and checking out the vlogs. Don't forget to stop by and check out my channel to see what other things I have going on, because Vlogtober is not the only thing I partake in. But as always, thank you for watching, and I might see you soon.